Welcome guys to another episode. Lips is loading the boat because tomorrow we're going on an epic fishing mission. We're going to go to Brisbane Waters and maybe even into the Hawkesbury. See you tomorrow, Butlers. Okay, so Lips has just caught a fish, and it's huge.
No, it might not. I don't think it's huge. Oh, he's getting round the anchor.
Jeez!
Bugger. Oh,
get him up, get him up, get him up!
Can't see him yet. Oh, he's under the boat.
I can't see him yet.
Oh.
One. Jesus, this thing is just bonkers. Get it in, Lips, get it in.
Oh, he's going now.
Fish on. You going? Lift him up, lift him up.
Hang on, I need to let some more drag. Oh.
Jeez. Just keep reeling, just keep reeling.
It's a big one.
I can't seem to see.
No, I can't see him yet.
I can't.
He's under the boat.
He's under the boat now?
Yeah.
Better watch my rod because mine's out.
Oh, he's going now.
Jeez! Come on.
Drag off.
Reel him in, reel him in.
Right,
You can do this, look. Insane. Just keep reeling. Just keep reeling. You got that so quickly. You like that was like the second cast. Come on, just keep reeling. Right.
I don't want the line to go.
Absolutely bonkers. Reel. Do you see that? One of them persons is fishing.
Jesus. I think I just saw him then.
What, you did?
Yeah. He just came up. He's gone down again. There he is. Oh, what's that?
Jeez!
Oh, it's a salmon. Salmon.
Let him go so I can catch.
Just hold him there.
Oh, look at that. So, that's Lips' salmon.
Here we go.
It's massive. And he's looking.
Here he is. First catch of the day. Pretty good salmon.
Yep. And
pretty good.
He is saying subscribe.
So what we've got to do now is just
subscribe.
Cut his throat and bleed him, because these are pretty horrible if they're not bled, but if they're bled right, I think they're alright. They're pretty good eating.
So, as you saw, he was saying to subscribe, so make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Come on, wind it up. Stand over there. That's it. Keep going. Keep winding. Let off some tension here. Oh, Flathead.
I knew there was something going on there.
Good work. Watch out. Watch the barbs. Watch the barbs.
Fish number 2 on the board. Flathead. And I caught one and Lips caught one. I'm on. I don't know if it's big or small, but it feels.
Oh, it looks alright.
Maybe it's. I don't know the size
Let's
of
have
it.
a look.
Oh, it's a tiny.
Oh, it's a whiting.
Look how small
Oh,
that
he's
is.
alright.
Come here.
He looks legal.
So I don't have any stingers on them.
No, he should be alright. Do you want the other glove?
Yes, right. So that's a whiting. They're not very big, but it's in size, definitely. It's pretty cool.
Go on, get him.
Ooh!
I've got a good flathead here.
That is very nice. Oh,
Look at that guy. Pass me the net.
yep.
He's a good one.
He's an Oh my
He's
god!
a good flathead. Check him out.
Chill out.
He's a decent one. Look at him.
Lips, that's
Right, move back, Butler.
cool.
So that's another flathead. This one's 47 centimetres, so he's pretty good. Their legal size is 36. So he's going to be a good fish. He's going to be real good. Geez, this is turning out to be a good session, Butler.
Yeah. Oh, he's tiny. I think it's a snapper.
It's like a, is it a bream? It's a bream, it's a good bream. Good work.
So, bream, another fish on the deck, and we like to cook these whole because it gets most of the meat off.
Oh, come on, Butler. Oh, it's another flathead.
Flathead!
Another one.
Oh, look at that
Here's another keeper.
flathead.
Oh, right, let's get him in before we lose him.
Sick.
Move over.
Look at that.
Where's the pliers? Another flathead. It's good, isn't it? Let's see how big this one is.
How big is he?
38.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
Oh, come on, Butler.
Ooh, sick.
Oh no, it doesn't feel very big. Oh, I think I lost it. Oh no, I have got something. There's something on. It's not very big though. It's probably a whiting. Yeah, it's a whiting.
It's flashing.
Oh, he's alright. Another whiting.
Okay.
That's alright. It's another whiting. How many is that now? That must be
Think-
about 8.
Yeah,
7, 8.
So the weather looks like it's definitely turning. How big of a fuel tank do you think those big jet boats have though? Daddy?
Oh, a lot. 1,000. I don't know. A lot.
1,000
500 litres maybe. I don't actually know. Quite a lot. It's been the most productive session ever, I reckon, this one. I got one. Yeah, feels alright actually.
Oh, it's a
Whiting.
whiting.
That's a good one. Whiting. So we've got a small whiting. Not the biggest of fish, but they're really good eating, so that's definitely a keeper. We'll get another one on the deck. Hey Butler, there looks like there's a bit of a storm out behind us.
Oh! Should we go a little further?
Nah, this should be alright. Let's stop it here. We'll give it a go here. We might just have to hunker up for a minute. Keep going.
Oh, flatty.
Oh, flatty, good.
Another
Watch
one.
him.
Another one on the deck. So, next fish on the deck, Flathead, and he's bang on 36 centimeters. So, yeah.
We had a massive storm come through,
And it absolutely hammered down.
so we were about to call it a day.
And then Lips turned the key and the battery was fully flat.
So I switched over to the second battery and I couldn't believe it. That one was flat as well. And then it actually got pretty hectic because the wind really whipped up and we started steaming off towards the cliffs. And it was just so hectic we didn't have time to film anything.
So we just chucked the anchor out and that slowed us down.
We hadn't used the boat for a while, but a couple of weeks before I did actually run the motor similar to what we did in episode 26 on the monthly maintenance. But unfortunately I left the battery isolator switch on, and the even more annoying thing, I actually knew that because I knew it a few days ago when I just sort of started to get the boat ready for this trip, and the batteries were flat, and I did charge them up, but clearly I didn't charge them up enough.
So basically all the stop sign between all the fishing spots is what flattened the battery.
Yeah, there was absolutely no warning. It was absolutely fine until we needed to move, and then it was completely flat. But luckily for us, another boat saw that we were in trouble and towed us back to the boat ramp.
But even that wasn't straightforward.
Yeah, I think the guy was drunk because, I mean, we were grateful that he helped us out, but he just went so fast. And what about when we were just going through all those boats? As we got closer to the boat ramp, there's all these moored up yachts.
I feel like we were probably
boats.
about what, like 3 centimeters away from
Sometimes,
this
yeah.
massive sailboat.
It was real hectic, and like we were thinking at that point, oh sweet, we're going back, we'll get the camera out and start filming, but even that was hectic. And the rope broke about 3 times. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah, the guy was sort of on the beer on the way, and he was just steaming through, and we were like all arcing, the boat was all arcing round.
Yeah.
I was trying to just avoid all the, and that one that we nearly hit, we were literally, it was like that.
It was such a big sailboat. It was probably like over $1 million. It was huge.
Oh, yeah,
and
we wouldn't want to
we
hit
were
it.
probably about that close to hitting it.
It was well hectic, but we did get back in the end. And look, I am grateful for that guy because it was getting quite late, wasn't it, in the day? We'd been out all day. There wasn't actually that many boats around, was there?
Yeah.
Because the weather was forecast to change. It was pretty good all day, but we thought it was going to be later on in the day. We thought we were going to get, and it actually came a lot earlier than it was forecast, but it was pretty terrible weather as well. So what did we learn from this? So we can always learn from these types of things. So I've definitely learned 2 lessons from this. Do not leave the battery isolator switch on, and if you do leave the battery isolator switch on and your batteries have gone flat, just make sure you've got sufficient charge in them. Overnight charging is definitely not enough. So for me, what I learned from this, if this happens again, I will not be going fishing the next day because there is just not enough charge. And although we were driving around and we were out all day, it was just that stop starting to change between each different fishing spot, and the drive in between just wasn't enough to charge the batteries. So what else did I learn from this? I think the other lesson learned for me is that we also need like a boat bob. You might have seen in our previous episode, we've got this emergency bag that we have in the car. I now think we definitely need one in the boat. Pretty basic, I think. And I'll start buying this gear tomorrow. So essentially we want a waterproof bag. In that bag, what do we want? A couple of flares, some flares, a tow rope, because that guy's right. We didn't have a rope, so luckily that guy had a rope, but it wasn't really a proper rope. That kept breaking, so a proper tow rope
and a jump starter.
Yeah. And a battery jump starter, so you can get those lithium battery packs, so we'll get one of those as well.
But the excitement hasn't ended there. We are absolutely stuffed from these fish tacos that Lips just made. They were absolutely amazing.
Yeah, as the Butler said, we're pretty stuffed, but how good were the fish tacos? I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but they are amazing, aren't they?
They were so good.
So we used the 4 Flathead for the family, for all of us, for all 4 of us, for the fish tacos, and they were so good. We were actually planning to have that as part of this episode, but it's just too long. So if you look out for next week's episode, we'll have the fish tacos and that, and we've now got a freezer full of fish as well.
Yep.
I mean, we haven't ever had we've never had a fishing session like today, have we? I mean, it was pretty hectic in the end, but I think, we've learned from that. That'll never happen again. We'll never get caught like that again. And yeah, it was just mind-blowing fishing.
We caught so many fish.
Yeah, it's not like, We fish all the time, and the reason you've not seen a fishing episode before is because our fishing sessions are usually pretty mediocre, aren't they?
That's probably a good time to wrap it up.
Hope you enjoyed the session. Like, I don't know when we'll get another fishing session. We do film fishing all the time, but we don't want to put out heaps of videos with us catching nothing. That'll be pretty boring. So
Yeah.
I don't know, it might be a few years before you see us on another fishing session, but we've got a whole heap of fish to eat now. We had a great time.
Yeah.
We did have a drama, but we have learnt from it. We won't get caught again, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. And if you could
Like and subscribe and follow on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook.
that would be absolutely champion. And we'll see you next week. Well, we will if you want to see the fish tacos. We'll see you then. If not, we'll see you the next time. I don't know what we're doing next, but we'll be doing something.
Yeah. See you, Butler.
Take it easy, Butlers.